Minecraft 1.20 is expanding with every snapshot, so here is everything in the update so far. We're of course gonna start with new blocks, and those are the new Tuff variants. The new polished Tuff block with the polished Tuff stairs, slabs, walls, and also the new polished Tuff bricks block, or just Tuff bricks, which also has stairs, slabs, and walls. You can craft the polished Tuff using 4 Tuff blocks, and then you can create the bricks from 4 polished Tuff. Or you can just use a stone cutter. And there are also 2 new blocks, the Chisled Tuff and Chisled Tuff bricks, which again just use a stone cutter to get them. But not only Tuff, but Copper also has many new variants, the first of which is the door. There are technically 8 versions of the Copper door, with each step of the oxidization and also the non-waxed and waxed variants. And yes, you can open them just with a hand. They're not like iron doors. There are also trapdoors that do come in every copper color, as well as copper lamps, or as they're called, bulbs. Now, these are a bit different than a redstone lamp. How so? Well, if you take a power source and power the lamp and then break the power source, it stays on, so it doesn't actually need power to be glowing. Also, you can notice that when they're glowing, sometimes there's this red dot in the middle, and the red dot is there when they are powered with redstone, and when they are not powered, the dot disappears. And again, they do come with every color of copper. There's also this thing, which is the copper grate. I don't actually know what is this for, but it looks cool. You can use it for decoration, I guess. There's also these chiseled copper blocks, which, again, they don't really have much use. They're just cool looking, and you can get them through a stone cutter. If you didn't know, you can actually put copper in a stone cutter, which is really helpful, and you can make pretty much any copper block using the stone cutter, except for doors and trapdoors, of course. Which, the copper doors and trapdoors are really expensive, that you have to waste 6 blocks of copper for 3 doors. This should really be the crafting recipe. I think that would be much wiser. Then again, copper is everywhere, so I don't think that matters. Next, from new blocks, we are moving towards new mobs. There are 3 of them for now. The first one being the Armadillo. The Armadillo is a small little creature, spawns in the savannah. If you hit it, it kind of goes into like this ball, or well, it's a cube, not a ball, but you know what I mean. And you can use a brush on the Armadillo to get it skewed. Now, yes, if this was survival, the brush would lose a lot of durability, so be careful. And now with the skewed, you can make dog armor or wolf armor, and it's plus 11 armor when equipped for dog, which means yes, it is better than a netherite chest plate, which is crazy. It is also as good as a diamond horse armor, and you can equip it to your dog by simply clicking on them. I don't know if you can actually remove it from the dog though. Maybe shears will help. Yes, you can remove it with shears and then place it back on just with clicking on it on the dog. The next mob is the Bogged. The Bogged is a skeleton who shoots poison arrows. So it's kind of like the Strays, but instead of snowy biomes, it spawns in swamp biomes, and also spawns in the new structure, which is the trial chamber. Now, in terms of what they drop, it's nothing crazy, it's just like a regular skeleton, but they can also draw poisonous arrows. Now the final mob is the Breeze, and the Breeze spawns in the trail chambers, and well, if you kill it, it drops wind charges. which are pretty useful, but we are gonna talk about them later, and by later I meant now. What you can do with them is either just throw them into mobs and then have like this windy explosion, or you can just push yourself back. Now this can also be used when jumping. You can push yourself up, and with this you can actually make a jump this big. It is pretty useful for parkour. It's also pretty useful for clutching. The next thing is the crafter, which is essentially just an automatic crafting machine, and honestly, I have no idea how it works. I don't know. Next, we have the trial vault. The way this works is that you find it in the trial chambers, and you get a trial key, and you can just open it up, and it spawns loot. And once it's open, you can't actually do anything with the block. And in terms of trial keys, I will show you later how to get them. And these are all the things I got from the vault by opening it a few times. So this is what you can get: horse armor, regular iron armor, diamond chest plates, diamond axes, some iron tools, saddles, crossbows, enchanted books, either really bad or really good ones, and even an enchanted golden apple, which is pretty rare. You can also get diamonds, which I didn't get a single time. And now let's go to the new structure, the trial chambers. So I've located one of them, and let's, I guess, go loot it. I guess I'll just plop myself like right here into this room, like if I found it. And I am gonna use nothing but a diamond sword, stake, and iron armor. So there are gonna be a lot of these things which skeletons can shoot, and then it will dispense something like that. So I recommend emptying out the dispensers. And there are the bogged. See, this is one of the places where you can find the bogged. And they do deal a lot of damage. And nice, I got a bow, which means now I can shoot the bogged. And there's a breeze who will wind charge me and, well, do a bunch of windy stuff. Oh no, he's blowing me. Oh, pause. And now, yes, they are not that hard to defeat, but they're annoying. And there's another. For what I tested, there's usually 2 breezes from every spawner. Here you can see that there are these new types of blocks, which are the trial spawners. And they will basically spawn only a limited amount of mobs, and then give you a reward once you defeat all of them. And now here you have the vault. So let's open that up. 2 enchanted golden apples. What? What? Wait, what? I never got that before. That's new. There are, of course, many different rooms in the trial chambers, but I will let you explore them on your own, since there are no other unique loots or blocks. I've showed you everything important. Unless I forgot about something. In that case, comment down below.